Good morning, friends. Uh, I love imagining that. Okay, Lucille, or Baby, has just said goodbye to George. She saw him give Aunt Gertrude a big hug, and she said, "Write to me," and they said they will. She's wanting to go home now, though. Let's see how this happens. Chapter 9. It was dark in Fluxum. The station platform was empty. "Fluxum!" shouted the conductor. "Disembark for Fluxum!" Baby took hold of her suitcase. She stood. The conductor helped her down the metal stairs. And then the train pulled away, and Baby was alone on the platform. Somewhere, hidden in some scraggly bush by the train tracks, a cricket sang. The song was high and sweet, and it made Baby feel even more lonely. She thought about the stars and how they sang to each other. She listened very closely, but she could not hear their music. She could only hear the lone cricket. "Baby!" someone shouted. Baby saw Eugenia and Stella walking toward her. Her heart thumped once, twice, 3 times. First it thumped in disbelief. Eugenia had come. And then it thumped in gratitude. Eugenia had come for me. And then finally it thumped with joy. Eugenia had come for Baby. "Baby Lincoln!" called Stella. "We came to meet your train. I knew where you were going and what time you would arrive because I was the only one who read the train schedule. And I thought it would be very bad if you got off the train and no one was here to meet you. Wouldn't that have been very bad? And so Mr. Watson and Eugenia Lincoln and Mercy Watson all drove me all the way here. And I navigated. I held the map. And Eugenia Lincoln was upset because she did not get to hold the map. And she was also upset because Mercy got to sit in the front seat. Mr. Watson and Mercy are waiting in the car. And if you can hold the map on the way home, if you want to, Baby Lincoln." "This is all just ridiculous," said Eugenia. "It is absurd. I cannot believe we drove with a pig in the front seat to the middle of nowhere." "Oh, sister," said Baby, "I missed you so." Eugenia sniffed. She looked away. "Eugenia missed you back," said Stella. She jumped up and down. "She missed you and missed you and missed you and missed you. It's true. It's all she could talk about. Where is Baby? When I must find Baby. What will I ever do without Baby? I will be lost without Baby." That's what Eugenia said. "Is it true, sister?" said Baby. "Would you be lost without me?" "Perhaps," said Eugenia. She stared off on the horizon. "Tell her," said Stella. She took hold of Eugenia's hand and swung it back and forth. "I missed you," whispered Eugenia. "I would be lost without you, Baby." "Oh, sister," said Baby. "See," said Stella, "see? You are two sisters who love each other. But we have to go now because Mr. Watson and Mercy are in the car. And Mercy is hungry and the engine is running and it is a long drive. We have to go home. Let's go home." "Let's," said Baby. "Let's," said Eugenia. She picked up Baby's suitcase. "Oh, sister," said Baby, "I have so much to tell you." Eugenia took hold of Baby's right hand. She said, "Well, if you insist on telling a story, I suppose I'll have to listen." Stella took hold of Baby's left hand. "We can talk and talk and talk and talk," said Stella. "And when we get home, it will be almost morning, and maybe Mrs. Watson will make us some toast with a great deal of butter on it." Oh, look at him. Did they get their toast? Yes, they did. Mrs. Watson's specialty. An envelope arrived at 52 Decawoo Drive. The envelope was addressed to Lucille Lincoln, and there were 2 letters inside. I want to show you the border of this page with the jelly beans. Do you remember? Remember those jelly beans? The first letter said, "Dear Lucille, I am writing to you on behalf of my nephew George, whom you met on a train journey. George sends you greetings and has enclosed a letter of his own. He is well and happy, although he does sometimes worry about wolves. Thank you for your kindness. Yours truly, Gertrude Nussbaum." The second letter said, Dear Lucille, will you tell me the rest of the story? ? Love, George. Here's their letters. They show them with their handwriting and everything. Neat. Each morning began the same way. Baby sat at the kitchen table and read the comics. All of them. She laughed. She blew her nose. When she was done with the comics, Baby got out a notebook and a pencil and worked at writing down the story of the good king named George and the great wizard called Caliban Darsh. She told a story of wolves and pear trees and singing stars, a story of good and evil and hope. Eugenia sat across the table from Baby and wrote her list of goals. The morning light came streaming into the kitchen. Baby wrote her story. She ate jelly beans as she worked. The Necessary Journey by Lucille Abigail Eleanor Lincoln. The end. Oh, I liked that one. I liked that so much. I hope you did too. Bye, friends.